Kumar, Chairman Conference Executive Committee, who has been working hard for the past Dr. Madam, Secretary to Government Department of Electronics, Electrical Responsibility. It is instrumental in this area. I also welcome Jagdish Patil, you all known as Jagdish. I also welcome Consul General from the Netherlands,
Award issued of the 13th edition Bengaluru India Nano 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, Bengaluru India Nano.
To all our programs and the group on nanotechnology. To PS Anil Kumar, Chairman Conference Executive Committee, who has been working hard for the past Dr. Madam, Secretary to Government Department of Electronics, Electrical Responsibility. It is instrumental in this area. I also welcome Jagdish Patil, you all know him as JP on this. I also welcome Consul General from the Netherlands, Award David, and all.
We will provide insight to scientists, engineers, policymakers, and business students. It's an ideal platform for scientists, engineers, policymakers, business leaders through meaningful dialogues, knowledge exchange, and technology showcase. And Bengaluru India Nano goes in a long way. It's been a pioneer and leads the nanotechnology revolution. It's been a tremendous support from the media.
This emerging technology is expected to become a greater economic force than any other technologies in the years to come. One of the estimates predict that the global market for nanotechnology is projected to reach approximately $300 billion by 2028, driven by growing R&D efforts directed at enabling the development of nanotech-based products and solutions in diverse industries. Major trends in the forecast period include nanomedicine and drug delivery, nano composites in manufacturing, nanotechnology in agriculture, sensors and IoT integration, nanotech-enabled consumer products, etc. Realizing its economic potential and ability to create job opportunities in the state, Government of Karnataka has established a vision group on nanotechnology in the year 2007. Under the visionary leadership of Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao, to actually provide greater impetus to growth of nanoscience and nanotechnology. As part of this vision group, one of the initiatives taken up was the organization of Bengaluru India Nano event. So since 2007, this event is being organized every 2 years. This event over the years is acting as a global platform and has been enabling experts, scientists, academicians, researchers, industrialists, startups and policymakers to meet and exchange growth on tomorrow's nanotechnology. Our department is also promoting nanoscience and nanotechnology based research and development in the state by providing financial assistance to researchers from colleges and universities across the state based on the recommendation of the vision group. This program which we started I think around 2012 or 13, so, or 2008-9 in fact. So over the past 15 years, close to 200 crores we have spent on funding research and development in the state. In the recent past, the last such thing, around 100 proposals were selected from various colleges, and around 17 crores we have spent on funding these projects. And we have now created as a policy Karnataka State Research and Foundation, wherein we want to scale up the funding for R&D efforts in the states and especially nanotechnology also. Coming to this occasion, I take this opportunity to welcome Shri.
Take you through the entire program which is going to happen from 1st to 3rd August, the Bengaluru India Nano 2024. As was mentioned in the opening remarks, every time that this event happens, we try and have a central theme for the event. And this year, on the 13th edition, we have nanotechnology for sustainability with a focus on climate, energy and healthcare. I think everyone who's sitting in this room would agree with me that there is nothing more important which needs to be addressed today than these three things. Climate change, which we always thought was only something to be studied in EVS books, is now a reality, and people in Bangalore have faced a severe summer and drought-like conditions for almost last 8 to 10 months. So it's something that cannot be postponed, and it really needs urgent solutions. And we all feel that nanotechnology certainly holds promises for breakthrough and disruptive technologies which will address these issues. Similarly, energy crisis and healthcare. Again, post-COVID, healthcare is something that it's on top of everyone's mind. These are the dates. We begin on August 1 with pre-conference tutorials. And then the main event begins on 2nd August and goes up till 3rd August. So it's a 3-day event, and it's my pleasure that last time we had to go virtual because of COVID. So it is after a gap of 4 years that we would be having this event in person. The event is basically, there are 4 main buckets. Of course, the inaugural, and for the inaugural, we have already requested Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Central Minister for Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, and our own Minister, Mr. Bosraju. And then we will also have Professor C.N.R. Rao joining us for the inaugural, and eminent people from various universities and all of that. Post the inaugural, the 2-day event is basically has a knowledge track and a business track. Knowledge track would consist of plenary talks. We have a very good participation of the industry as well, because as much as research is important, it is also important to understand a practitioner's point of view. So we have contributions from industry, or eminent people would be talking. We have tutorials, which are both for the industry, for students and startups. Then we have a very interesting segment, which is the posters.
Of the 13th edition Bengaluru India Nano 2024. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bengaluru India Nano.
Ellargu namaskaram. Good afternoon to all ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege to welcome all the dignitaries who have gathered here for the curtain raiser function of the 13th edition of the Bengaluru India Nano, the country's most prestigious and largest nanotechnology event that will take place in Bangalore from 1st August to 3rd August of 2024. Dear friends, we all know that Bangalore has been home to many renowned R&D organizations and reputed institutions of higher learning in the field of science and technology, which have given our city important recognition on the global map. Our state has also been at the forefront of exploring the innovations in the field of science and technology. As a Minister of Science and Technology, I am honored to be speaking at this event where we gather to explore the vast potential of nanotechnology. This technology has the power to transform our world from the way we live and work to the way we address global challenges. With its ability to manipulate matter at the molecular level, nanotechnology is revolutionizing industries and improving lives. The focal theme of the 13th Bangalore Indian Nanotechnology for Sustainability, Climate, Energy and Healthcare has been aptly chosen by the Vision Group on Nanotechnology led by Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao. Karnataka, particularly Bangalore, prides itself its rich and talented human resources, recognizing the demand for highly skilled young researchers in nanotechnology. Bangalore, India. Nano has developed targeted programs to attract young talent to Karnataka nanotechnology ecosystem. The initiative promises STEM education, foster the creation of a robust pool of forwarding thinking of nanotechnology innovation. Nano for the Young, initiated by Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao, aims to educate, excite young students about the fascinating world of nanotechnology. Nanotech is national level competition, attracts a participation from hundreds of students across the country and fosters curiosity and awareness about the field. Nano Tutorial is one day program designed for recent graduates that offers a quick and hands-on grasp of the nanotechnology concepts, skills, industry trends, and applications. Poster showcase at Bengaluru Indian Nano provides young researchers an opportunity to present the innovative ideas before experts and industry leaders. Nano Spark X offers aspirating entrepreneurs and startups platform to present their technologies and ideas to the nanotechnology community and potential investors. The event also includes a diverse set of awards recognizing the outstanding contribution in the field, such as the Professor C.N.R. Rao, Bengaluru, India, Nano Science Award, Bengaluru, India Nano Innovation Award, Nano Excellent Award, and Best Poster and Exhibitor Awards. The prestigious Karnataka DST Nano Science Fellowships will also be announced during the event. The Bengaluru Indian Nano Exhibition will bring together startups, SMEs, educational institutions, industry leaders to showcase cutting-edge technologies, products and services. The nanotechnology sector has a crucial role in making the world more sustainable beyond climate, energy and healthcare, two other significant global challenges of food security and water security also. We hope to focus on these challenges in the next edition of Bengaluru Indian Nano, with a list of experts drawn from top quality researchers and industry experts both from India and abroad. I am sure that the 13th Bengaluru Indian Nano event will provide an opportunity for the participants to learn new things and share the best participants, especially in addressing the climate change, energy security, and providing quality healthcare services to all. Our government, under the proactive leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister Sri Siddaramaiah and DCM Sri D.K. Shivakumar, will extend all possible help and support for the growth of this new sunrise industry in the state. As a government, we understand that science, technology, innovation are the key drivers for the economic growth and human development. We are committed to integrating science and technology into all aspects of the development in order to enable scientific advancements and technology innovations that will benefit everyone. Finally, on behalf of the government, I thank Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao, Chairman of Vision Group Professor Navkan Bhatt, and Chairman of the Conference Executive Committee Professor Anil Kumar, our science and technology officials and all members of the respective committees for their guidance in promoting the national nanotechnology in the state. Let us continue to innovate and push the boundaries which is possible. Finally, I take the opportunity to welcome you all to this upcoming event. Thank you for all.
Honorable Minister Shri Bosraju and other dignitaries on the stage. It's indeed a pleasure to be part of this curtain raiser of Bengaluru India Nano 2024. At the outset, I want to place on record the unstinted phenomenal support provided by Government of Karnataka. The ministry as well as the entire official has been just outstanding. And indeed, Karnataka has been at the forefront of technology for many decades. It's leading from the front in India and other states follow. And as Professor Anil Kumar mentioned, when nanotechnology was in its nascent phase 2 decades ago, Government of Karnataka had this vision to start this series of conferences. And now today it has become one of the premier conferences in the world, where researchers, industry, and also government policy makers would like to come together and brainstorm what's happening, what's new, and how can we translate this knowledge into something that can create an impact on the society. Because if you think about it, what is the role of science and technology in the society? One, of course, if you look from the scientist perspective, they just want to discover, understand the phenomenon in the world and, so on and so forth. But the other aspect is really to create impact on society. Historically, if you see, technology has been a great leveler. No better example other than the mobile phones that we have, right? A street vendor knows how to use the mobile phone, and we say that it has really bridged the digital divide, right? And that is the kind of transformation technology can bring about. And when it comes to nanotechnology, it's a meta-technology, meaning that it has applications in every sector of society, every sector of industry. And that is why it is so important, and that was recognized by Professor C.N.R. Rao many years ago, and he was the force behind the series of conferences which got started 2 decades ago, as I mentioned. And I should also mention that the role of technology is not just to make life easier, but it's also to do with inclusive growth. That's again very important when it comes to the government. Why government should support science and technology is because the know-how that you generate should eventually be able to translate and make an impact to the bottom of the pyramid, right? And that can be done only by technology. And it's apt that this year the theme is climate, energy and healthcare. If you look at United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, these three become very, very important pillars for sustainable development. And it's already alluded by Dr. Kao about the importance of the climate change, how we are staring at it, how we are actually going through and suffering because of the climate change that's out there. Energy becomes extremely important. Solar photovoltaics or any other alternate means of clean energy. This is the way forward. We talk of electrical vehicles. EV is going to be a big technology of the future, but if EV has to be accessed by everybody, when I say everybody, again I go back to the bottom of the pyramid, right? Then the cost has to come down. The cost cannot be where it is today, so you need improvement in battery technology, right? And that is where nanotechnology can make a big difference, right? So many other things in the context of energy. The next wave is going to be what is called a green hydrogen. Green hydrogen is an emerging technology. We want to use hydrogen as a fuel. It's going to be very abundant, as opposed to petrol and diesel and, which are essentially the fuel that we are using. Green hydrogen can be a transformation, right? It can really bring down the cost, as an example. And the third pillar is healthcare. Healthcare, why is it important? Healthy nation is very important to be able to create a developed nation, right? We need to first be healthy, and only then we can go about doing all other businesses, right? And if you look at the healthcare, again you see a contrast. We have a big healthcare divide in the country and across the world, really. Again, you have a pyramid structure. At the top of the pyramid, you have elite few who have access to best of the healthcare facilities, be it in super specialty hospital or wherever. But again, the bottom of the pyramid, if you go to not even the villages, go to tier 2 towns, they don't even have a basic pathology labs to do some very important tests, to first find out what disease you have. Forget the treatment, even to diagnose your disease. That is the kind of healthcare divide we have. And just like what mobile phones did in communication, we believe that nanotechnology can really take the labs to the field. This is a new area, what is called a point of care diagnostics, as opposed to a person or a patient going to a lab, which may not be even in the village or even the taluka. You have to go to the district headquarters or maybe come to Bengaluru. How about you have a lab which goes to the field, right? That would be phenomenal. Do we have that now? No, we do not have that. This is where nanotechnology, in its intervention to healthcare can be a game changer going forward. I think in the next 10 years,
for multiple reasons. In all these years, I was part of Bengaluru, India Nano, with the various other responsibilities. So I was taking care of many of the poster sessions. I've given multiple times lectures for the Nano for the Young. We have also conducted the Nano Jadas at different places. So that way, I'm very excited the uniqueness of Bengaluru, India Nano. We have been attending, several conferences around the world, but I can vouch that this is one such conference where the blend is apt. The students, the scientists, the industrialists, the startups, the government, so everybody comes together, and this gives a unique experience for anybody who is attending this conference. Dr. Kaur has given a broad overview of different activities. I just want to dwell on a couple of more highlights of this event. The tutorial. So why do we conduct tutorial in a conference is that different participants will have different background to bring them to the same platform so that they get some kind of insights into some of the topics which is covered in the conference, so that the students who are not at all familiar with some of the topics that we are discussing in the conference will greatly benefit, because the experts will be giving them a tutorial session about nano fabrication. So because to fabricate things at the nano level, it's an art. So how to learn that art is something that they get a glimpse of those things and some fine details. And also about the characterization. Once you have a nano material or a nano sized object, how do we characterize? How do we know? Because you can't see it, right? So how small is nano? My hair is approximately 100 micron meter in diameter. You vertically split 10,000 times, vertically, not along the length. Vertically split 10,000 times, take one piece out of it. That's what we are talking about here. So that characterization needs much more expertise. So, and also nano in biology. There's a lot of application for nano in biology. So the first day's tutorial will cover these aspects. And in the second day, we have very eminent plenary speakers and the invited speakers for various themes. And they will be giving the cutting edge research which they are doing to the audience. In the same day, we have Nano for Young. So I have the experience in giving a lecture to these kids sitting there. Undergraduate students, 600 of them, and they're so excited. I was more thrilled about the question and answer session than the lecture I give, because the students come back and ask you a lot of fine details. So that curiosity is what is driving us. So in the second day again, we'll have different sessions and Nano Sparks program. So this is also aimed at people who have ideas, budding ideas and matured ideas, to come and present their ideas and get inputs from the experts. See, getting an award is not an important aspect here. Getting inputs from the peer group and the experts in this area can go a long way for them. So that's why these kind of programs, that's why I say Bengaluru India Nano is a unique program that the government of Karnataka started more than 15 years back, when nanotechnology was getting matured at different places. And Professor C.N.R. Rao has played an important role in bringing this event in Bangalore, and this is getting benefited enormously. Similarly, the Nano Jadas. So you may wonder what this Nano Jada is. So several years back, many of us sat together and designed experiments. This can be demonstrated to the school kids, 11th standard, 12th standard kids. So you go with this kit. There are several trends. Dr. Prasad from Center for Nanoscience, he is spearheading this activity. So we go with this trunks which has got large number of experiments, and then we display these experiments there, and the students come and then hands-on experience. For an experimentalist, for a scientist, what is more important is, rather than what you read in the book, what you have hands-on experience. So these Nano Jadas are giving hands-on experience to the kids, because nowadays people are still wondering whether there is anything in science to do, because people feel that everything has been done. No, we are not even at the foothill of the science. So many things need to be done. So we have to encourage young kids to come to this area. So that's why these hands-on experiments are helping these kids, and the popularity has risen so much that we get lot of requests from all over the country to have these experiments displayed at their place. So that is a kind of excitement. So I am also excited with that. Similarly, the posters. Until last year I was also evaluating the posters right from the beginning. First of all, selecting the 150 posters which can be presented here was the first task. We get large number of applications and we select shortlist around 100 to 150 posters, and that 2-hour session on the poster. It's not only the 2 hours designated for the posters, the lunch time also the posters are available. I have seen in the past that people quickly grab their lunch and go back to the poster, though the poster session is in the evening. So extremely high quality research work is presented in these conferences. I have seen students from all over the country is coming because people are asking this question, when is Bengaluru India Nano, because we want to come and present, because the kind of audience that you get in Bengaluru India Nano is very unique, right? So I'm also excited. I also